Hi there, Zohaib. So, new set of essays. Well done. Let's get right into this and see what you wrote. Okay, so it's a CV. Here's what it says. To whom it may concern, I am writing to express my interest in the senior level position of accounting that was advertised in Indeed on June 1st, 2018. Don't forget your full stop here. I completed my bachelor degree in accounting from the University of Texas at San Antonio, where I assisted, you don't need a capital here, where I assisted many students in the learning of accounting related course. Well, let's try this again. Where I assisted many students in an accounting related course would be a much better idea here. Okay, let's see then. Further to this, I have since worked for ABC Corporation as a junior accountant for the past 5 years. For you're missing a the here. My main responsibilities were to ensure the integrity of accounting information by recording, verifying, consolidating, and entering transactions. I believe it is my skills and my abilities which make me the perfect candidate for an open position at your company. Careful here again. Okay. Finally, I have been participating in many accounting programs with an S since I was a high school student. And so my passion for the in work, I don't know what happened here. I think you're missing some words. So my passion for the field make me I don't know, an ideal candidate or something like that. Make me I don't know, something. I don't know. It's missing too many words for me to be able to figure out what you're trying to say. Okay, then, please find my CV attached for your reference, not for your resource, but for your reference. It's pretty much a set expression here. And I look forward to discussing this opportunity further at interview. Here, let's say, I look forward to discussing this opportunity further in an interview. Or how about discussing this opportunity further at a time convenient to you? That would be really nice as well. Okay, so, and then you finished it yours faithfully, which is correct, so good job there. However, there are some things that I would like to change here. You talked about your qualifications, so that's fine. You said you have a bachelor's. You said that you've worked somewhere for 5 years. That's also fine. What I didn't really get was number 2. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any of that energy and enthusiasm. I mean, I think you were trying to say something here, but you really didn't develop it. I mean, obviously there was something happening with some of the words. You know, there was something happening. But you know, it didn't get the message across. Okay, so this to me. Even if you did finish this sentence, I still want something to show a little more enthusiasm. Like, one way you can really show enthusiasm is by saying that you know something about the company, saying, you know, why you want this particular company. This is always a really big one in cover letters. So, you know, I'm really interested in your company because I know you are I don't know, pioneers in accounting, or I don't know, whatever they could possibly be pioneers in, but just something like that, that you're pioneers in the field and you're really at the forefront of developments in this particular sector. And I believe that my skills could, you know, really improve the profile of the company and really help to get the company to the next level, because I'm really committed to and passionate about this work. Something like that is what is needed. Okay, so let's take a look now at your second essay. Okay, so the next essay is about vehicle-free days. Let's see what you said about this. Okay, it is argued that many metropolitan areas have automobiles one word, free days, whereas personal conveyance are prohibited from using it, although only government transport are allowed. All right. Well, there's some grammatical things happening here. You don't mean whereas, you mean where. And I don't know what you mean here by conveyance. Sometimes, honestly, just, you know, err on the side of simplicity. So, I said automobile-free days where personal vehicles are prohibited and only public transport is allowed. That's how you need to say this in order to make it really straightforward. Okay. So you don't want, okay, on the one hand, there is ample evidence that supports, with an S, no ET, no ED, the idea of prohibited personal vehicles, of prohibiting personal vehicles for certain days. Okay, what happened here? Something happening with the grammar. Let me read the whole thing through and then try to change it. So there's ample evidence that supported the idea of prohibited personal vehicle for a certain day are beneficial to control traffic congestions and environment. Okay, so again, there is ample evidence that supports the idea of prohibiting, supports the idea that prohibiting personal vehicles on certain days is beneficial to control traffic congestion and the environment. Okay, that works. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, having limited access, not access, but ACC, of transportation helps improve traffic jams during rush hour. What do you mean limited access of transportation? I don't know what that means. Yeah, not at all, actually. So secondly, it also helps the environment to breathe well. Now, I don't want you to do this. If you're going to say something like this, then you need to back it up. You need to explain it. You need to say what it is you're trying to say. Because you could see I had some confusion there. You needed to go into a little more detail as to what you meant. Okay. Secondly, it also helps the environment to breathe well. For example, various cities around the world, such as Delhi and Karachi, you didn't need a semicolon here, where air pollution and traffic are the biggest problems, and due to the fact that residents of such cities are facing serious health. Okay, so let's try to fix this as well. For example, various cities around the world, such as Delhi and Karachi, where air pollution and traffic are the biggest problems. There's something missing here. It's like a there are is missing. So there are various cities around the world, such as Delhi and Karachi, where air pollution and traffic are the biggest problems, due to the fact that residents with a TS of such cities are stuck on the road for hours. Yeah, and I don't think this fits here at all, really. Therefore, it is clear there is a considerably strong case to be made in favor of banning cars for certain days. No, there's, again, something's happening with the grammar. So it is clear that there is a considerably strong case to be made in favor of banning vehicles for certain days. No, you know what? Let's do this instead. It is clear that banning cars for certain days would benefit, no S, various cities to overcome many issues. There you go. So you need to take all of this out in order for the sentence to work. So you can see that I'm struggling with some of the grammar. I'm having issues trying to kind of clarify it. It's not really accurate. So this is something I really, really want you to be careful of with these essays, okay? All right, second body paragraph. On the other hand, using only public transport, no S, has many drawbacks. Firstly, the disadvantage of this regulation is an inconvenience with no D for many people and businesses that regularly use private vehicles with an S to travel around the world, such as businessmen E, salesmen E, and delivery service. For example, many delivery services in the city would be impacted, and it could cause, no D and no word B here, and it could cause an increase in cost of delivery services in the center of the city. Check it out. In two sentences, you have delivery service, delivery service, delivery service. So try to replace that word in two of those sentences. So in conclusion, the arguments and examples given, in conclusion, from the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that although there are some disadvantages for vehicle-free days, the advantages, get rid of this here, vehicle-free days are more invaluable for a city and its citizens. Therefore, the pros are greater than cons. So if that's the case, then you need to reverse your paragraphs because you put the cons second, and you don't want to do that. You want to put the side that you support second. So you need to replace those. I know it might sound a little silly, but this in fact is a convention of essay writing in English. It's important to keep this straight. It will absolutely affect your coherence and cohesion grade. So my biggest concern apart from that was the grammar and then some of the development. So it does need some revision. I'd like you to revise it and correct it and send it back to us with your error correction list based on the comments I made in this correction. Get them back to us in the next day or so. All right, so good luck with your writing, and I'll be waiting to see what you write in your next essay.